Call it laziness, sloth, ineptitude, idleness, or whatever you like, but the idea of doing nothing when things need to be done is often considered to be a sign of weakness or shirking. Sometimes laziness happens when you don't want to face something, like a boring chore or a difficult confrontation with someone. Other times, it might be because you feel overwhelmed and think the task needs a whole team rather than just you. And then there are those times where you really just can't be bothered. In any case, it's simply not a desirable trait. Clean and organize your space. Having clutter around you can negatively affect your ability to get motivated. Tell yourself that you can break this habit of laziness. Negative self-talk only holds you back, so monitor your thoughts and put a positive spin on them. Break large goals into smaller, more achievable goals. Accomplishing a goal, even a small one, will motivate you to keep moving forward. Before I get to how to overcome laziness, let us find out possible reasons why we are lazy. The reason why we are lazy has various theories. Out of the many, 3 of them stand out. How to overcome laziness. 1. The 5-second rule. Mel Robbins suggested this technique in her book, which goes by the same name, the 5-second rule. The idea is to use a countdown when you feel like postponing the action. Counting down 5-4-3-2-1 helps you take the necessary action. Human beings have an instinct to act after a countdown. Therefore, the rule produces excellent results. Have you noticed how you scream Happy New Year and hug people around as soon as the countdown is over? The same effect helps you begin the action on any tasks you feel like procrastinating. Feel like hitting the snooze button? Count down 5-4-3-2-1 and sit up. Want to watch another episode on Netflix? Count down 5-4-3-2-1 and finish your unfinished work. Planning to postpone replying to an email? Count down 5-4-3-2-1 and send a reply. 2. Make the first step easy. The hardest part of any task is taking the first step. The difficulty stems from 2 reasons. The effort required for the first step. For example, if you are planning to start hitting the gym, the toughest part is getting into the right outfit and reaching the gym. Once you reach the location, working out isn't too hard. The barrier created by the first step becomes the task harder. When the first step seems hard, try making the first step as easy as possible. If you feel lazy to find your clothes for the gym in the morning, keep them ready before going to bed. The smoother the first step is, the higher the chances of completing the task. 3. Use visual cues. As human beings, we are visual creatures. You can process images faster than words. Let us say you're driving down the road, and you notice a large board that reads, "This is a table." A little further down the road, you see another board that has a picture of the table. Which one among the 2 can you analyze faster? The answer is obvious. The picture of the table conveys the message more quickly than words. You can use your visual senses to motivate you to get work done, especially the long-term projects. If you want to start a blog, stick a chart paper on your wall and use a marker to draw a circle for every task you complete. It does not matter if the task is as small as spending 10 minutes talking to a friend who has a blog. Write it down and circle it. Use any visual cue you like. I use a calendar layout on the wall and put a tick mark if I achieve my daily target of writing. 4. Don't let the fear of failure bother you. Do you fear to attempt a task because you do not want to fail? If so, start looking at the task from a different light. Look at the rewards that you will receive if you succeed. If you still fear the act, narrow down the exact reason behind the fear. Chances are, you can find a solution. Many a time, your fear does not cause the disastrous consequences you think. Are you afraid to start working out in the gym because you do not know the right technique or because you're not fit? Pay for personal training for a month. If you're worried people will judge you, your fear is invalid because people don't bother much. If you're worried about starting a venture and failing, ask yourself, what is your fear? Are you afraid of the impression you will create after a failed business? Or are you scared about losing the comfortable job you have? I had the fear that people will make fun of me if my business fails. I went ahead anyway and the business failed. But no one said or did anything. People were too busy with their own lives. The fear was only in my mind. If you're scared about losing the job you have, ask yourself how difficult is it to find another job. If you're confident enough to start your venture, you will have enough organizations waiting to hire you even if your business fails. I admit that fear of failure isn't easy to overcome. But you know what is worse than the fear of failure? Regret. It is better to have tried and failed than not have tried at all. 5. Instant gratification. Any task which comes with a reward also comes with a baggage of effort. Need a clean cupboard? You have to put effort into cleaning it. Want to reduce the flab around your waist? You need to exercise and start eating healthy. Looking for a large bank balance? You must spend time improving your skills and find ways to generate more income. Unfortunately, the benefits of current comfort can cause long-term rewards to take a back seat. You prefer enjoying the present pleasure over the better reward which comes in the future. Conclusion. To understand how to overcome laziness, you have to battle your natural human instincts and the influence of the surroundings. But finally, the sole person capable of making the change happen is you. Overcoming laziness starts and ends within your mind. The day you make up your mind to punch laziness in the face, you have won half the battle already.